all right. What up, good people? What up, good people? Network back in the house. What up? What up, D? That's your boy, Epic Coach Jackson. Got the man, Medic Grizz over there. What's good with you?
Nothing much, bro. How you feeling today?
I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
So like we said, you know what I'm saying, this Network. We're about to take over. We're doing everything from anime to sports. We got the comic section, you know what I'm saying, with Medic Grizz already got his first book out, working
Oh, I
on the
forgot.
second one. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to Medic Grizz.
Yo,
He
stop it, bro.
got me
Stop
on board, about to get the first book out. You know what I'm saying? But right now, we're gonna hop back on with the anime. We doing anime series. All right, 3 episodes at a time.
it.
We're gonna do it every other week so you don't get bombarded with the same one and you be like, yo, I'm tired of this.
Yes.
All
Yes.
right. So the first one was Kuroko's basketball. This one right here, you know what I'm saying? My man Metagriz, Deron, he was like, yo, I got one for you.
We got
I was
together.
like, all right, what's up? He was like, yo, let's do Demon Slayer.
Yes.
I was like,
Yeah.
yo, I've heard so much about this, and I actually had it saved on my to watch list.
As you should.
But when I watch anime, I kind of want to watch the whole thing or
Yeah.
a good amount so I can know what's going on before I move on to another one.
That's
So I
fair.
didn't get to it yet, but I was like, yo, it is on my to watch list. So it's only right that we do it on this show, Ghost V Network.
Absolutely. So as like Rel was saying, we're going to break down this anime. I want the pods to be quick, bite size, almost the length of the anime episode is what the length of the pods should be. It should be like 25 or less type things. Keep it rocking. We want you to actually engage. Go watch the show. Demon Slayer's been out for a couple years. It's one of those animes where I it looked beautiful from afar. I didn't really know what was going on. I
Right.
had no idea what the consistency was. I'm still learning about it at this moment. For those who are Demon Slayer like savants, don't butcher us. We're just trying to enjoy the new series, trying to get into it, and that's for all anime things. We're just slowly I'm walking into this whole thing. So, episode one, bro. Visually, oh my gosh, it was like you
Bro,
thought
it
you
was
were in a
insane.
movie.
It was insane.
You thought you was in a movie, right?
Right.
So, as the movie's progressing, you got a character and then you have it almost give you Blade vibes. That's the whole like this is like some Night Walker, Demon Slayer. Like okay, cool, walk in. I'm going to see blood. I am. This is
Right.
not like an anime where they're going to hold back and shy. I'm going to see a swordsman. I'm going to see all these things from just the cover alone. I am
Right.
seeing. So it's your first time watching it. Tell me your thoughts.
It is. So I was like, all right, let me go in here open mind.
Uh,
First part of the episode, like, is playful.
yes.
And I'm like, yo, this is Demon Slayer, right? Did I click the wrong thing?
Nope.
So I'm like, all right, it's playful. My man, like, it shows you that the main character, what's his name?
Tanjiro.
Tanjiro.
Yes.
So it just shows like his character from the get go.
Mm-hmm.
Like his family love him. The people in the village when he get there, it's like, yo, oh, what's up? Like, can you help me out?
Yes.
So it's like, yo, all right. I'm like, okay, all right. He cool dude.
Yeah.
Like, and he's supposed to be the one that's the demon slayer. Okay, all right. Let's see where this go.
It's that false hope. It's the
Right.
false hope. Like you feel like, yo, this is like a regular family kid. They did mention, hey, dad's passed away. It's the
Yeah.
mom, it's the brothers, and Tanjiro's pretty much the head of the family as far as like getting stuff done. So he has to go out to the market to gather some good stuff, and it's not like it's around the corner. You actually have to travel on foot a pretty distance to get.
Down a mountain, bro.
Yeah, you have to
My
go
man
down
had to
there
go down a mountain
to get the
to
goods and
get to the
everything else.
town.
Yes. So that's what people do. And you mentioned he has also a very keen sense to smell. Like you
Yeah.
actually see, like there was a ornament that was broken in episode one, and he's like, "Yo, please, please, please prove that I didn't do this," because you can smell that an actual cat did it. That's
Yeah.
insane. But it
Right.
tells you, okay, a little wrinkle. He smells good. He knows what's going on as far as like just like he could tell who's been around where.
Yeah.
So that part is very, very important when you go to the next part. He's getting done. He gathers his goods, sells goods, everything good, and then he starts heading back, and it's kind of late. And at the bottom of the mountain, there's an older man like, "Yo, it's too late for you to go up there. The demons are out." So the
Right.
first time you get a sense of like, "Yo, this is nighttime. Things pop off a little different around here." And
Yeah.
he mentioned that, hey, he heard stories about this when he was younger. He never encountered one yet. He's like, "No, I'll be fine." He's like, "No, no, no, no. Get your butt in here. Go to sleep. You go in the morning."
Yeah.
So that whole vibe is like, all right, the temperature of this show is starting to change a little bit.
Right.
Why is he so adamant about him staying there? I'm like, maybe a good role model, good Samaritan. Make sure the young lady
Right.
okay.
But I think the thing that caught me about that part of it was my man, he asked the question and was like, "Yo, all right, so they outside, can they go in people's houses?
Yes.
Cause wouldn't they just be eating people all the time?" And he
Yeah.
like, "Oh man, like, yeah." It's like, wait. My man was like, "Nah, we good. Ain't no demons out here. Let me go ahead and go to sleep." You know what I'm saying? But I think the thing where you kind of knew it was about to turn is how they was doing like the little back voice, and he was like, "Yo, everything's all good right now, but when it's the opposite way, it's always followed by blood."
Yes.
And I
Yeah.
was like, "Yo, wait a minute.
The
Like,
slow
they
roast.
like, are they foreshadowing something's about to go down?"
Yes, the slow roast of all of it. So we already mentioned the distance to go back up. So he can't go nighttime, not allowed. So there's a time gap of him
Yeah,
not being home. And when he comes back home and he sees his family just laid out, and then he sees his sister laying on top of trying to protect the younger brother, it didn't
right.
work out in her favor. What was your first instinct when you seen that?
Bro, I was like, "Yo, it just went from like 0 to 100 quick."
So,
Like, it went from my man's all happy-go-lucky with his family, you know what I'm saying, telling his little brothers and sisters he'll do something with them when he get back from town.
mhm.
Like, usually it builds to that excitement level,
Like
but
episodes,
one
not
night
a minute.
one night, my man was gone for one night, and he actually asked the question that happened while he was gone. Like, "Yo,
Yes.
can they go in the house?" And
Mhm.
yeah, his sister was outside protecting the little brother, but the rest of his family was in the house.
Done, slaughtered, bro. Like you see blood in this, and it's also the snow, the mountain, right? So as you see the visual, like it's captivates you when you actually look at the imagery of this, and then seeing the blood, you see the pacing, you hear the sound, and then
Yeah,
all of a sudden you lie eyes on his sister Nezuko, and then Nezuko's not acting normal.
right.
She's wait, and then you
Er,
see the innocence inside of Tedro's like, "Yo, just wait. Is she Nezuko? Nezuko?" Like you see, like his voice is like he's just like as the brother
right.
to his sister.
You can hear the quiver in his voice.
Yes.
Like, it's crazy how they did it. I love how they did it. But the fact that like he was like, "Oh, she's still somewhat living. Let me get
Mhm.
her in town." So
Yes,
he just throws her on her back and starts running back down the snowy hill.
bro. Just chucking, and he just started going with instinct. He just goes, and
Right.
then she wakes up in a
Yeah,
sense, and then you hear the growl. Like I love sound, bro, and
bro.
like you
That
hear the
bruh.
straight demon come out of her, and then they go down the hill.
Right.
They end
Like,
up step.
it wasn't even like a break in between it.
No,
It was just it wasn't like she woke up and said his name and
no,
then started to turn. She
instant change.
woke up, turned.
Instant change, like some straight, like out of Resident Evil type stuff, like straight
Right.
Walking Dead. This thing that's changed, and all of a sudden, like slip on the snow, and he is still trying to put the pieces together and figure what's going on, and he still sees her as Nezuko, like
Yeah.
chill, like relax. But she actually goes after him at first. She
Right.
actually goes after him at first, and then his heart. It's just something about the character of his heart is just so pure and so like
Yeah.
genuine.
Like, they really honed in well on
Mhm.
showing how much of a family person he was.
that he was
Like,
able to
even
tap.
after his sister was a demon, he was like, "Nah, you my sister. Like, come on,
Yes.
we can do this."
And he was able to tap in and actually like you see the change from being straight demon mode to actually going like she's still the demon, but she
Yeah,
recognizes who he is. And then boom, it's like that and those happens. You see a member of
right.
the demon slayer pops up, and then it's
He
like
ain't just pop up. My man was just coming straight to destroy from the get go. Like, there was no like, if my
we're
man Tanjiro didn't move him and his sister, it
dead.
was a wrap.
It was over.
It was
Straight
a
for the kill.
wrap for his sister if he ain't moved both of them.
Straight for the kill. And then like all of a sudden you see a pacing going on, like, yo, the screen's going around, it's crazy, and then you see this samurai in a sense.
Right,
Like he's just and just oh my gosh. It just tells you that he's Blade. Like there's Blade members out here in the world that's going out here to kill demons.
right.
And that his goal was, yo, she has to die. There's
Yeah.
no question. He's human, but she has to go.
He even told her, he was like, "Yo, I'm sorry, but your sister is done for in my book. She's about to be done. Like, you can move now." He was like, "I could have killed you both and got it over with,
Yes.
but you're human, so you can move now and let this happen, or I could go through you and let this happen. Either way, it's going down."
And then Tanjiro just being like who he is. He's pleading his case. No,
Right,
my sister, it will never happen. I'm gonna change her back. It's gotta be a way. It's gotta be a way.
right.
And the
He
Demon
didn't
Slayer
even
is like,
know that there was demons a night ago,
at
and
all.
now he like,
Nothing.
"Yo, I can change her back."
He's
Like,
like,
that
yo,
that shows, like, he rides for his family.
absolutely. And then also seeing like just that's who he is. He pierces people's hearts with his actual voice and his cries and like for help. And then see Demon Slayer's like, all right, this dude's not acting normal. He's like, hey, I mean, get out the way. I gotta kill her, and then we're gonna keep it moving. But
Right,
I'm also he has his ear. He's listening. Like, all right, maybe he has a chance. I don't know. Maybe I don't. Maybe I shouldn't kill him. This
right.
he has like that moment of like I don't know what I should do or not do, but my job is still to kill it. Let me see what's going on. So like, how do you feel about the overall like just not only the tussle of him actually like showing his wit as well of
Right.
throwing the axe in the
That was
air,
smooth. That
knowing
was
he's gonna get
smooth,
knocked out.
bro. He was like, "Yo," that I think that's what really got the respect from the Demon Slayer. He was like, "Yo, he just tried to attack me with no weapon, but through
Yeah.
his weapon, he was aiming to get me after I knocked him out."
Yes.
Like, come on now, who does that?
Just to protect his sister. He
Right,
knew he was gonna lose a fight. He knew like throwing the rock and then running between the trees, like he knew he was gonna lose. And like Dean says, like, yo, bro, like why are you even trying? Just leave me alone. I just want to go about my business. I don't care
right.
for but he pierced through his heart and convinced him that I am going to convince her. I'm going to change her. She's going to be human again. What can I do? How can I make it happen? And then the introduction of, okay, you want to do this? Okay. Then you have to become a demon slayer. Then
Right.
you have to take full responsibility of this. And there is a trainer that I once was under that I need you to go to and learn.
Yeah.
So this is a lot. This is all happening
And
within
that's
like
just the first
first
episode, bro.
yeah, just a freaking a lot has happened, and it makes you feel like, all right, cool. First of all, anime now versus anime back 20 years ago is different.
Yeah.
Graphics different, art's different, but this right here is a movie, bro. Every it was a movie.
Right.
So it's progressed. Tell me how you feel about the next level. Next episode, we're going to there.
So it's dope though, because the Demon Slayer was like, "Yo, I'm gonna give you the chance, but you gotta keep her out of sunlight,
Yes.
or it's a wrap anyway. So keep her out of sunlight. Get up to the mountain and go find this trainer."
Mm-hmm.
So my man makes a basket just for his sister to get in and start chucking up this mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know where he going. He like, "I just smell my way around. We gonna get here." You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So then they stop at a house in the meantime
Mm-hmm.
and like have like a little flashback for both of them, him and his sister, and they see a demon eating another family inside their home.
Bro, that's actually happy. Actually happened. He smelled it. So speaking
Right?
of smell, we didn't mention this in the first one. He reason why one of the demon slayer asked him to go is because he convinced him that there was two smells at the house. That it was impossible for her to actually kill Nezuko did not kill the family. No
Yeah,
way possible. There was someone else there, and that he basically showed that his key sense of smell we mentioned in earlier about him being able to smell what's going on in the cat. He's able to tell if it's human or demon or if it's more one or two people actually being there.
Right.
That's freaking incredible, bro. That is
Yeah.
so freaking
That's
incredible.
crazy. That's
So you have the
crazy.
basket and they're doing the whole training and everything else, and then they get to the cabin where the demon's actually there and actually feasting. What did you see about that?
It's crazy because the demon was already like, "Yo, I sense something different about y'all."
Yeah,
So he attacks the brother, and while the brother is getting attacked, homegirl like sitting there like, "Yo, he really just did this to another." Like, yo, and then she just goes and kicks my man head off. One kick and kicks his head off. Everybody think it's cool, and then Tanjiro gets attacked by the head, and she fighting the body. Like, bro, like somehow Tanjiro like axes the head to the body or to a tree, and then he goes and just straight hit sticks the body off a cliff, not caring nothing about nothing. He just hit sticks the body off the cliff. Like he was done for. I was like, yo, I know this anime is not about to end like that. I was like, bro, how is the main character about to die in the second episode?
bro. And on top of that, he headbutted him. This man's head so hard. He
Right,
really thought that Nezuko killed this man when the head was separated. He's just such an innocent kid. Like he's like, Nezuko, you killed him.
right,
And then the head starts to talk. This is some Walking Dead type stuff, yo.
bro. When my
So,
man just hit stick him off the cliff though,
mhm.
I'm like, yo, that's crazy. He just
so,
was like, get it. I gotta save my sister. Period. So
so we
the
have the
sister
actual head
catches him,
now.
and
Uh,
my man like the old man pops up out of nowhere. It was like,
yeah,
yo, you gotta kill this dude. Figure
yep,
out what you gonna do and figure out how to kill him. He was like, yo, how? It was like, figure it out. So the fact that he was still sitting there, like, yo, do I really gotta kill this dude? It's like, come on now, bro. You supposed to be wanting to be a demon slayer,
bro.
and you
Wanted
still
to
trying to figure out how you want to kill this guy.
all he wanted to do was save his sister. He didn't want to kill nobody. He didn't know nothing
Right,
about that life. He didn't know anything was going on. So as the time is like the old man is basically saying that yo, you gotta hurry up. Come on, make a decision. What's going on? Because the letter had got back there from the demon slayer that he wanted him to train this upcoming with his sister. And Tanjiro was on his way, and that it's really important that he thinks there's a possibility that this could impact the future of the actual battle between the demon slayers and the demons. Um, so and then you see Nezuko disappear. She dipped out because she already sensed that the sun was coming up.
yeah,
So when Tanjiro didn't make a decision yet, and it ended up it was a little bit of sunlight, bro. It was barely
right.
in,
And my
and
man
then
exploded like in Blade.
but Blake, boom, is out there, and he was like, "Oh, it took that little sunlight for the demons to be killed."
Right.
And then the older gentleman's like, "Yeah, we got some work to do because
Right.
your decision making is terrible. We gotta be more onto it right now."
But the fact that he didn't even take him on still right away is
Mm-hmm.
like, yo, I'm selective with the people that I train.
Yep.
Like, you ain't gonna just come up here and train because you want to.
Nope.
Yo, my man put him at the top of the mountain and was like, yo, get back home by yourself.
And Tanjiro thought he had it in the bag. He's like, "Well, all right, cool. I smell the old man. I know his scent. I know how to
Right,
follow." So it's another key element that this man is able to even find people because of scent. So he's like, all right, no problem. And then it wasn't as simple as he thought.
right. The fact that he made it down, all beat up and battered. So the old man was like, all right. So then the fact that the training was still doing the same thing, it just
Hmm.
got upped even more every single time. Is telling you like, yo, what? Like he
Every
thought he
single
was gonna be
time.
good because he remembered stuff.
No,
But
the
it
booby
just kept getting
traps.
harder and harder.
Yep,
And
the
the fact
booby
that this
traps, all
happened
that.
for a whole year, bro.
You saw like okay, let's talk about imagery, right? So Nezuko was asleep at this time, right? So she's asleep. It's been one point in time. I think they said Nezuko was asleep for 6 months. They
Yeah,
said there. So she's asleep. He's training. You see him being more rugged. You see his hair growing out there,
right.
and then the whole booby traps and agility and working on stuff, having a sword, 1,000. Like he has to train to even touch the level of even getting to his application at the end of final selection. And then the
Right.
final selection is the whole key element to become a demon slayer. So he's training for that point because all it is that he wants to have the power and the capabilities to meet the person to turn back his sister. So all
Right.
this training is for that purpose. And old man's like, nah, I don't see it out of you. I need more. I need more. And he
Right.
puts it through the ringer, bro. He puts that man through it.
And the fact that he was like, "Yo, like from after you got down this mountain, I showed you what I need to show you. Now
Yep.
it's up to you." And puts him in front of this huge boulder. It was like, "Yo, when you can cut through this,
Mm-hmm.
you might be ready."
And then he stopped training him. He just left. He
Right. He
said
just
basically like
bounced.
you imagine like you being trained for over a year of doing stuff, steady conversation. I've done everything I could done for you, but you will not be able to go to this final selection until you cut this boulder. Good
Right.
luck. And never talk to you.
That's crazy. And then you see what the other two demon slayers pop up.
Mm-hmm.
One, the guy, he was like, "Yo, fight me."
And they weren't even
Right.
demon slayers. They were at the time. They weren't even like. They're not even demon. They're like I don't even. We don't even know what they are at
Right.
this point in time. We don't know what they are at this point.
So this dude just pop up like, "Yo, fight me." I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
"What?" And he whips him with a wooden sword.
He has the white mask on. His
It whips him.
yes.
And then they showed the little girl pop up and like kind of like help train him some more without actually being a trainer, to the
Mm-hmm.
point where it's like, all right, yo, it's like another 6 months to a year that he's out there trying to beat this one kid.
Yes. And then it just shows you that like the training that he thought he was actually doing, and it was the wooden stick. And then it gets to the point where it's like, you know what? All right, today's a day, and it's
Yeah,
not a stick anymore. It's actually blade versus blade, a sword versus sword.
right,
And over all that training, everything is done. It's been over almost over a year of all this training, and then it's over in a split second.
right. So yo, my man's like, all right, yo, he got a real sword now. Like,
Mm-hmm.
his first one strike is done. First
Yes.
strike, that's it.
Yes.
To the point where my man, like, he finally learns what he had to learn, and
Yes.
he goes and strikes, and he like, yeah, I got him, and then they just disappear. Like, my man smiles at him,
Go.
but then disappears.
And then you cut to the scene of seeing the boulder actually sliced in half.
Right.
End
So
scene.
to me, it's almost like, yo, like you can almost be like, yo, were they even there to begin with?
We're gonna find out. We are
So
going to
that's tough.
find out.
That's tough. That's
So
tough.
let's this, ladies and gentlemen, this is Demon Slayer episodes 1, 2, and 3. We are novice to this whole thing. So those
Right.
comment below about names, about story. Hey,
Let
let us
us know what you've
enjoy
seen
this.
in those three that
Yeah,
that we might have missed.
yeah, and we're trying to enjoy this walkthrough. Help us out. Comment below. Let us going on. Guide us in the right direction, or say, hey, keep on going with it. We are
Right.
going to enjoy this right here. This is episode 2 of the Ghostvnetwork, bro.
So two step.
Please like, follow, subscribe. This week we did a Kirko basketball, a Demon Slayer. Next week we're gonna start One Piece, and we're starting. What's the other one, brother?
Uh, Keegan Ashura, bro. Try to tell you, knowing your background, you're gonna fall in love with this joint, bro.
Let's go.
You're gonna
So
fall in love with this joint.
so that's the whole game plan is for every other week. So we're going to basically do. So we're going to do 1 through 3, the first two, and then other two, and then go back to. So in the course of a month, you're going to get done like 6 episodes a month, basically each one.
Yeah.
And we're gonna rock it out and keep going with it. We thank y'all so much. Please come back because we're not gonna stop.
Yeah. Help us out. Put comments. You never know. Your comment might get put in the next show. Like,
Absolutely,
let's go. We all
absolutely.
about this. Help us out.
So from the Ghost Bee family, peace and love. Until next time.
See ya. One love. Be easy.
Be easy.